Hi everyone, welcome to Fat to Thin Senior RNY. I'm Raven. I was 76 years old when I had gastric bypass surgery on December 16, 2019. Last month, I talked about camping food suitable for RNY kitchen. In this vlog, I'll be talking about the past 18 months and some new weight loss, finally. If you're curious, please continue to watch and join me on this journey. I put in the title, How to Lose Weight Fast. The answer is, basically, stop eating. We all know that, right? Unfortunately, it's not a viable long-term solution. But gastric bypass surgery does exactly that. So does fasting. It forces you to spend weeks cutting down consumption, getting ready for surgery. You go from solids to soft to liquids. Then after surgery, you go to liquids to soft to solids. The amount is strictly curtailed that you can eat. In my case, it's 4 ounces. Now, you could put 4 ounces of vegetables, or you could put 4 ounces of ice cream, or whatever. You physically can't any more in size, but you can consume huge amounts of calories in liquids, which is probably the reason why a lot of people regain weight. They start drinking things like wine or ice cream sodas or, things like that. Eventually, you do have to eat again. Otherwise you die, which is not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. It is expected that you do the mental and physical work to continue to lose weight when you have gastric bypass surgery. The very same work that you would have to do if you were on somebody else's diet or if you were fasting. You need to get your head wrapped around this thing. It's expected that you change your diet. To be successful in weight loss of any type, you have to change your diet. That's all there is to it. And you need to wrap your head around that too. You can't have, fried chicken every day. You can't have pie or cake or ice cream or anything like that every single day. You just can't. You can't eat humongous quantities of it either. If you want to lose weight, you have to change your diet. The real question is, what method am I going to use to lose weight? I chose RNY surgery. Now, I had also tried fasting, intermittent fasting, Weight Watchers, when it was called Weight Watchers, Atkins, a bunch of them. For some reason, they didn't work for me. Maybe my mind wasn't ready for it yet. I think that the success that I've had so far and the success that I've seen others have is because of the mental work that is necessary. The thing about RNY surgery, the reason I chose gastric bypass surgery is because it's fast. You lose a lot of weight fast. Now, of course, it's up to you to maintain that loss. It's up to you to change your diet, to get your mental stuff together, And the other reason I chose the RNY surgery was because of my medical problems, diabetes and migraines, and it resolved these problems, or pretty much resolved these problems. I have been stalled for about 6 months. I just couldn't figure out why. I keep looking at what I'm eating, what I'm not eating, how I'm eating, what times of day I'm eating, that kind of thing. But I somehow or other managed to maintain 160 to 165 pounds. It just goes up and down, up and down. 6 months of this, driving me crazy. So I finally said, okay, maybe because of my age, the way my body is shaped, all of that kind of good stuff, which I don't know if I really believe that or not. This is the weight I should be. But I got on a scale last week, and I was 158.8. I finally made it to 150s after a 6-month stall. Now, mind you, I had the surgery 18 months ago, so 1/3 of this time I've been trying to lose more weight, 5 pounds. Sounds familiar? You know. Anyway, I realized, though, that I really shouldn't be so hard on myself because I have lost 72 pounds since I had the surgery. That amounts to, hold on now, that amounts to 1 pound a week for 18 months. Isn't that what they're saying you're supposed to lose? A pound a week, 2 pounds a week maximum? That's what I've done. So, but I have to say, I've lost 116.2 pounds from my highest weight of 215 pounds. This is a picture of me, and this was about 4 years ago. And this is a picture of me now. This was last week. I was out on a camping trip, boondocking, meeting a friend that I had never met before. She's a pen pal that I had been writing to for 15 years and never met. But it was fun. It was cool. I'm still doing intuitive eating. I can't say that I'm on any kind of diet or anything like that. I'm just eating when I'm hungry and trying to stop when I'm not, and putting things away so that I don't sit there and pick at it all day long, which I will do. I'm still craving protein, though. So I've been trying to do the protein naturally as opposed to powders and things like that. I believe that I'm staying around 60 grams a day, which is not really what the doctor ordered, but it's not bad either. I have found that I absolutely cannot eat some fresh vegetables, like broccoli. Love broccoli in salad. Fresh broccoli in a salad. It's wonderful. String beans. Can't pick them off the vine and munch on them like I used to. Causes severe pain. And the funny thing is, though, you'd think, well, it's just fresh vegetables. You need to cook them, that kind of thing. Lettuce doesn't bother me. I can eat a lettuce salad all day long. I can eat fresh tomatoes. It's just amazing. I think it's the constitution of the broccoli and the string beans themselves that my body doesn't want to process it. So maybe it's too much roughage. I have noticed, though, because I got lazy this week, I didn't stick to the 2-minute rule. If it takes 2 minutes to do, then do it. If it takes more than 2 minutes, then schedule it. Well, I've been scheduling everything, and nothing has been getting done. I noticed that when the house is messy, I ate. I was always looking for something to put in my face, probably to avoid cleaning. Ask me why. I mean, I like it clean, Probably it kept my mind in confusion, so I didn't want to think about things, didn't want to look up and see the mess. I also found that I slept a lot when the house was messy. It's amazing that you would think that your surroundings has that much to do with your diet. So basically clean it up. I also noticed this week, because it's been staying above 100 degrees, mostly it's been staying above 105 degrees, that I'm not really hungry when it's that hot, especially if I'm out in it. If I'm in air conditioning all day long, I eat the same amount. In fact, I think because I'm slightly cold, then I'm looking for something to eat. Now, that's funny, the environment, I didn't think too much about the environment. I didn't think anything about the environment, actually. But when you think about it, yeah, people in hot climates eat salads. Granted, some of them might have too much mayonnaise, but there's a reason for that. It's because you can't really eat much of anything else. Your body doesn't want it. It's too much work trying to keep you cool. I find, though, that when it's hot like that, I'm thirsty. Makes sense, right? But I'm not hungry either, just thirsty. So I've been maintaining, and I have managed to maintain 90 ounces of water per day. And I try not to overdo the water because, believe it or not, other than drowning, you can die from too much water and not enough electrolytes. So 90 ounces of water in my case, for my body size and whatnot, is okay. It's it's not on the high side, but it's not anywhere near low. And I could do with less. But I seem to feel better, and TMI, my elimination is better for the amount of water that I'm drinking. I find also that I'm not getting leg cramps as much or anything because of the water. So you might look at your environment and see if that is a contributor to your eating way too much or to your not getting things done. So you have to clean up the environment first. Your environment and your body and your mind and your soul, spirit. Seems to me it's all necessary to be dealt with along with your attitude when you're trying to lose weight. And I think most of us, when we're doing all of these other, when I was doing all of these other diets, the Weight Watchers, the intermittent fasting and whatnot, I was not addressing any of the other issues. The thing about the bariatric surgery was that it forced me to face what I was doing. It forced me to look at how I was living. And I think that was absolutely beneficial. And at this point, I'm still on the straight and narrow. And if I don't lose any weight this week, well, that's okay, because I'm at a pretty good weight. I personally, because, I don't know, I got some vision of beauty in my head, I want to be thinner. But everybody seems to be shocked when they see me, you know. Of course, I could understand that from that picture of me at 275 pounds. On a different note, you might notice that there's no baby doll over here. And so this is what happened to the baby doll.
Got your baby?
Baby.
You have your baby.
Baby.
That's your baby.
Baby.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You dropped her. Pick her up. Yes. We're gonna watch her.
It's my great-granddaughter. One of the 2.5. Well, 2 great-granddaughters and 1/2 great-grandson. He's a little bit more than half. She's due in about 2 months. So this is the middle one. The Rowley report. Now, Rowley, on the other hand, I've discovered that Rowley knows the word quiet. You know, I've been complaining about his barking for quite some time on this channel. And I happened to watch some video that talked about barking, because I'm still dealing with that issue and still researching and still trying different things. And he said, use the word quiet or use the word calm. So I said to myself, well, I'm more likely to use quiet than calm. So the next time he barked, I said quiet, very quietly, calmly, you know, that kind of a thing. He shut up. He actually stopped barking, turned around, looked at me, barked maybe 1 or 2 more times like, you said what? And stopped. It's amazing. It's amazing. I had no idea what other words he knows. You know, I need to find out what are standard words that people train their dogs with, you know, so that I could try him out and see what ones he knows. I realized that if I praise him after he barks at someone who comes too close, he will accept that and sit next to me without continuing to bark. Like, I've done my job, I'll let you know that these people are here, and, you know, that kind of thing. So now you can take over. unbelievable. This boy is smart. He knows what I wanted was for him to stop barking, but I didn't say the right word, so he kept at it, figuring it must be okay, because I didn't say quiet, you know? I wonder what other words he was trained to obey. So, it's just amazing. I trust his judgment, though. I went boondocking with him on a deserted beach and slept in the car with the windows half open. I trusted that if someone came too close, he would wake me. We had no disturbances that night, woke to a beautiful sunrise over an abandoned beach. It was gorgeous. And so we went down to the water and that kind of stuff. So to sum up, I'm feeling good. Actually, I'm feeling fabulous. I'd still make that choice for surgery. I think I was among the best decisions I've ever made. And that it's a great tool. For me, it was a great tool. It forced me because pain and regurgitation isn't a pleasant thing. Forced me to face what I needed to face. I will continue to use this tool. Pay attention to my stomach. If it's too full, stop eating. If take the food and put it away. Don't just stop eating, you know. Get it off the table. Get it from out of hand's reach. And I'm going to follow this for the rest of my life. So, speaking of the rest of my life, follow the rest of my life on Fridays around 5 o'clock on my other channel, Adventures with Raven and Rowley, on YouTube. The link is below. So please subscribe. Please share this video. Please comment. I do read them and I do answer them. Don't forget to click show more to see the stuff in the description below. And thank you for watching and listening, and thanks for subscribing. See you on Friday, August 6th, 2021. Take care of you and yours, and blessed be.